Hi Capricorns, welcome back. It's part 2. Again, I apologize, still using the cell phone. Dental work cost quite a bit of money, so I'm gonna have to put the laptop on hold for a little bit here. So for your next week it's the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles, if we look at this card, I see it as, well, a Capricorn card really, because Capricorns, you guys are money oriented. You like nice things, you like to have nice things, you're very money driven, and you are very successful at whatever it is you do, as we were saying over there with the Justice card. You got the Moon here again. You got a lot of nighttime cards going on to me, which indicates I don't really see any sun energies in here, so you may still be feeling a little cloudy, but in general things are looking up. This can be a card of greed, I see it as, at least, but it's in reverse, so maybe somebody in your life has been holding on to money or hasn't been sharing or using it wisely, and now that's kind of coming to an end because it's in reverse. Sorry, just trying to, these two cards, their faces are looking up at the Hangman, so just note that in case I forget about it, because there'll be some significance for each of you in a different way with that. The Four of Pentacles is overly cautious, fear of loss, material focus, so it's in reverse, so you're no longer, again with these cards being flipped around, you're no longer being fearful of your financial status or situation, or in general, you're losing that fear of whatever it is, because up here it's disappointing and uncertainty. So financially you might have been uncertain if you moved or started a new job. You had some uncertainty and discomfort with it, and just a lot of disappointment was happening in further months probably, but this card here is telling me that that's going to be lifted. So you may get some sort of news at some point this month. You do have the Three of Cups at the end of the month, so maybe it is at the end of the month, or it could be this week. Maybe you get a new job offer, a callback, or you got that house, or you're downsizing to save more money, and you don't have a fear of having to have all that materialistic stuff because you actually see being fully fulfilled doesn't mean that you have to have finances. It means that as long as you have, again, with these two cups here, love in your life, you are fulfilled in some manner. And a lot of people don't have love in their life, so the card crossing that is the Temperance card. Temperance, this card is represented by a Sagittarius. This card is Libra, so you could also have a Libra in your life. Again, encourage you to look up your tarot card because that could have some significance for you guys. So, Temperance is about being balanced. So, in this card, it shows the water and the fire. And the water is not putting out the fire, the flames are still burning. So, it's getting, up here you have passion. You got a lot of orange in here, passion as well. Getting your emotional drive tamed. It's like taming that inner beast, which, you know, is the Strength card, but Temperance is control over your passions, your wants, your needs. This is understanding that what you want is not what you need, and what you need is not going to be what you want, and that's what the universe and life brings us when we become more balanced with our energies. The universe will start bringing you what you need and not what you want, and perhaps that's why you guys were in a further month disappointed, is because you were getting what you needed and not what you wanted. But now you're seeing the positive side of that, because this is Sagittarius, like this is their card. That's why I say positive side of that, because Sagittarians and Gemini, I can see Gemini in here too. Sagittarius and Geminis are optimistic, so you're seeing from getting what you need, now you're more optimistic about your understanding. Okay, yeah, this is better than what I thought. If you would have got what you wanted, you wouldn't be in the state that you're going to be in this month. You wouldn't be having these realizations that you're going to come across. Whatever that is, each person will be different. I also see this card as magic. So maybe in the second week, something magical will happen. Something that you didn't think would happen is going to happen because of the fairy dust. This just reminds me of fairy dust. That's just how I interpret this card. I also see this as loving who you are, being fine with who you are. We all got good and bad in us. It's the yin and the yang energies being balanced. Yeah, but this is having your emotions under control and not being too fiery. So somebody who has a temper, or Capricorns, you guys can kind of get angry with people sometimes if, if a person, because again, you know how to do things correctly, and that's your skill as a Capricorn. Now the rest of us in the zodiac signs, we have to do things a little harder. So if it's a child or a sibling in your life, you might get mad at them because in your head it's not logical what they did. It's like, well, how could you not see that coming? How did you not know how to do that? And you can get a little angry about it because it's so obvious to you guys, and it's not to everybody else. So it might make you mad because if they just would have came and talked to you, you could have helped them with that. And sometimes you guys get a little mad when that situation occurs, but this is saying that you finally might be understanding that not everybody's as good at the obvious as you guys are. We're not all good at getting things done. Now I'm lucky, I got a Capricorn dad, so I have a little more. As a Sagittarius, a lot of people think that I'm so a typical Sagittarian. I'm not. My mom's an Aries, which is ruled by Mars, and my dad's a Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. So I didn't only have a drill sergeant as a parent, I had a soldier. So I'm quite more grounded than most people are, shall we say, that are Sagittarians. I mean, there's benefits to it, right? But Capricorns, I mean, I love you guys. You guys, like I said, you're so intelligent and smart. Like, for you guys, like, your psychic ability is just knowing. You guys just know. Like, there's no way to explain it better than that. The next card that we have is the Hangman. Now, this one, is stumping me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the Hangman card. It's not that I don't like the card, I just don't like the state that you feel like that you have to be put in when this card comes up. Good things come after it. You see things in a different perspective. It just sucks going through this. This is a pause phase. So it's understanding different perspectives, self-sacrifice. Now again, like I said, this stumps me when this card comes in reverse, because it might be saying that you're not seeing things from a different perspective. But I don't see that with your reading. I see you guys seeing things in a different perspective. So this might be just saying, maybe some of you guys have been in this state so long that you're still putting yourself in the Hangman state because you've been here so long that you feel like you can't move forward because you're just like, uh-oh, wait, do I have everything? Again, Capricorns, you guys are, you don't do things without that certainty. The card crossing that is the Three of Wands, which is telling me that, yeah, you do. Your ship is coming in. Those birds that are up here that were dark is now white, so it's like purity. You're coming out of that dark time, and this is your time. You've done the pause moment. You've seen things in a different perspective, so you can free yourself. The sun's here. Maybe that's why it came in reverse. The sun is the center. It's the focus. And you can move on to your ship coming in. Maybe some of you want to take a trip, and you're saying, well, I don't know, can I? These cards are saying, yeah, you can. There's no uncertainty about it. Just plan it. You Capricorn, you guys plan everything. Like you got. If you're traveling, you have the traveler's insurance. You're not gonna get stuck in another country without it. Like you would not do that. The Three of Wands. It's completion of a first stage of a project. It's progress. So again, maybe some of you guys have gotten some good news. You're moving forward. Job-wise, I feel like some of you guys are going to get a new job. Some of you guys got that house that you wanted. Some of you guys have done the self-work that you need in order to move forward and take that chance in whatever manner it is. New relationship, new job, moving. The next card we have, you guys got a few that have kind of stumped me. We have the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is reversed, but he came like upright. It's a romantic gesture, an emotional, fulfilling. Again, there's passion in here of good news. Knight is usually, to me, it's physical. However, this could be saying that if you're a male Capricorn, because this is a female here, you may still not be at the king point of mastering your emotions. If you're a female, you have learned to master your emotions. Or this could just be saying that because this could be male or female. If you're a male, you could have mastered your emotions, but you're not overindulging in them, because you do have the Balance card. I'm sorry, you guys, this one stumps me. It's a love proposal, romantic, idealistic young man. That's the traditional meaning of it. It's like a romantic gesture you're being offered. But it's in reverse. I'm going to pull the Angel card for that and see what that says for that card. It says, the cherub brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. So if that makes sense for you guys, hopefully. Because I really got nothing else with that. I gotta get familiar with that reversal. The card crossing it is the Three of Cups. And I think that's kind of why it's stumping me so much, because the Three of Cups is about celebration, family coming together, relatives, like the family get-togethers. If your children are older, them coming back, having dinner together. It's about celebrating. Even oneself, the accomplishments that you've made, all the sacrifices and things that you've overcome, job losses, and now you're moving on to higher times. Maybe you're getting that new job offer again, like I've said. Maybe you've learned to tame that beast within. You're quite balanced, so you're celebrating that. This also could be a birthday, somebody's anniversary. Yeah, so look forward to it at some point this month. If it's not the end of the month, having a big celebration. from all your accomplishments and the good news that you guys are going to get, because I do feel you'll get good news. So yeah, that's all that I'm getting for you guys. Hopefully that helped. Have a good March, and talk to you soon.